Hey, it's Steven from Runaway Games, and today we're talking about one of my absolute all-time favorites. It's time for Escape Alcatraz. All right, so we're talking about a printable version of Escape Alcatraz, which was basically the first and still the most popular escape room that we've ever made. So this is really going to be a treat, and I'm super glad that you're even considering this, and thank you very much for watching this. So Escape Alcatraz. This is a escape room based loosely on the famous or infamous 1962 escape attempt of the United States Federal Penitentiary at Alcatraz Island. And as you all know, this is very famous. You can Google it, 1962 Escape of Alcatraz Prison, and you'll find out that actually there were 3 folks that did escape, and they were never found. We're not sure if they perished in the San Francisco Bay, if they made it off to some exotic destination. We don't know. So it's time for you to also try your own Escape of Alcatraz in our fun printable game. So this is what's going to happen. If you purchase now, you're going to get a PDF. Okay, and this PDF has been meticulously designed by me and the team, Runaway Games. And so this is what it's going to look like. And we've gone ahead and printed this out. We've printed it out all in pretty thick cardstock here, just to give you a good look at what you're going to get, and so it doesn't just fold over. So first thing is see the poster. As you go through, we're going to get a little couple of notes here, a little before you begin. And then we're going to have something here very important called a scan code to begin. So this game can be done purely offline as well, but we recommend that you also have a phone, or just, a phone is easy, a computer, anything that can connect to the internet, just as a way to basically kind of a complement. So what we do is we scan this, you get shown the intro video to the story, and it's also a place that you can input your answers so that you can know whether it's a good answer or a bad answer or anything like that. So I highly recommend you also scanning the QR code for the complete Alcatraz experience. Everything can be played here and downloaded and printed and played, but definitely if you scan this, you're going to get a lot more of the story. You're going to get a video. You're going to get a place to input your answers to see if they're correct or not. So it definitely will be a lot more fun that way. Okay, so you can scan that. Okay, then you're going to get some stuff here. So you're going to get really good instructions, which will be complemented between that QR code here. You're going to get instructions for stage 1, which is where you'll begin. Alcatraz is actually a 3-stage game. So you start off in your cell, and your first task is to actually escape your cell. Then you go up to the rooftop of cell block D, where you've been working on building a raft out of raincoats, coincidentally enough. And then the third stage, so the second stage is actually up on the rooftop. You have to do some tasks. And then the third stage is actually going to be the safe house. So you've gotten across the bay, and you're about ready to enter your safe house, and there's one final stage there. So from your cell to the rooftop to the safe house, these are the 3 stages of Alcatraz. It should be noted here, this game usually takes people about 60 minutes to complete, and so 60 minutes is a good gauge of that. As far as difficulty goes, I wouldn't say that this game is overly difficult. I would give it probably a medium difficulty. It's definitely something that you're going to want, 2 to 6 players, working together. There's a lot of delegation involved. There's different things that can be done at the same time, and so I would definitely recommend for anyone from 2 to about 6 players, and you guys will have a great time in about 60 minutes. It's a lot of fun for families, friends, colleagues, you name it. It's really great for everybody. Then what you're going to see here, once you basically start stage 1, so it'll tell you, okay, now you can open up all the stuff for stage 1. You're going to get what is a base image here. So this is what the base image looks like. Now you can see that in the base image, we're going to see our cell of Alcatraz. We're also going to have a number of things around the room. And so we can basically follow by numbers, and you can grab certain evidence. So we'll also see that all of the, not the evidence, we'll say the clues, all of the clues or puzzles have also been here. And the cool thing is, if you want a little extra activity, you can actually cut all this stuff out, and you can have it, and it'll look really nice when you cut it all out. you'll have things that look like this. You'll have things that look like that. You'll have things that look really cool like this, which you can read, and it's like riddles and stuff. So there's a lot of really great clues and puzzles around the room that you actually use. So essentially, you've got this probably on the table, and you're saying, okay, I'm going to start on maybe try to open number 2, lock number 2, and to do that, maybe I might need to look at piece of evidence number 5. And so we see, what is piece of evidence number 5? It's some kind of a book. It's got certain statements, and it's a diary of some sort. Maybe that will refer us over to other puzzles, and so we'll basically be able to work on other puzzles at the same time. I definitely recommend that you have some scrap paper and a pencil or pen also handy. You're definitely going to need that as well, so that you can kind of work through some of these puzzles. But you can see that everything is quite dynamic. We've got things here that look like some kind of a tide chart or flow chart, and it's basically I would say what we've done is we've made this game with different types of puzzles. There's some riddles, there's some number-based puzzles, there's some basically logic puzzles, so there's a lot of different puzzles which can engage a lot of different people. Definitely this can be done by a general audience for sure, and we've definitely broken it up in such a way that there's something for everyone in this game. So you're going to get all this information, and basically what you'll do is you'll essentially, this is all of the assets in 4 pages that you need for stage 1. And all the puzzles, all the clues are basically here. You can cut them all out, and when you've got the answers, or when you think you've got the answers to open the different locks and to escape from the room, you can actually put those in online, and it'll tell you, if it's good, it'll say, yes, you've escaped your cell, and you can now move to the next stage, which is stage 2. Or if not, you can, you have to fix something. So that's the beauty of doing it online. If you don't do it offline, if you want to do it purely offline, you will just have to put the answers in yourself. And then if you want, there is also an answer key, but we really don't recommend using, so that's also an option. If you want to kind of quickly hide the answer key, you can do that as well. So, hide the answer key and only reveal it, after. But honestly, we don't want to spoil anything, and we don't want to say, oh, this is the right answer, we got the wrong answer. That's why I highly, highly, highly recommend just go online and do it online. Okay, so then once you get through there, you've got stage 2, the rooftop. Again, you've got all of your assets. So you've got your base image. You've got some fun little types of things going on here. You've got ooh, this is pretty cool. You got like a floor plan kind of Alcatraz. You've got all kinds of stuff. With stage 3, you've got even more good stuff. And you've got some letters and some clues that are coming around for you. We also have, like I just mentioned, some clues that are given to you and distributed throughout the game. So as you actually make your way and open certain locks, find your way out of certain situations, you will be gifted some clues, and these clues you will need to cut them out because they will actually be important for later in the game. And so when you do cut out the clues, they'll kind of look like this, and they're all numbered, so you'll be able to basically give yourself these clues, and you'll know which clues to give yourself at which point in time, which is very important. So this is basically it. It's not too big of a packet if we look at it all in totality. Just kind of grabbing everything together. It's really not so much. We've kind of got that much of packet in really thick cardstock here that we've printed it out on. You don't need to do it in this thick cardstock, but obviously it's always nice. You can just print it out in your printer. Even if you want to do things in black and white, this can also be done in black and white, although we would recommend to do it in color so you get a nice experience. But this essentially is Escape Alcatraz, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful 60-ish minute escape room. It's printable, it's really easy. All you do is when you buy, we'll send you a PDF. You take that PDF, you print it out, you take this stuff. You've got a little accompaniment, which is a QR code which you can scan to get started. So that way you can put your answers in easy and you know if they're right or wrong. That's the problem if you have something that's fully printable. You never know if you're getting the right answer, or if there's an answer key, you're always spoiling the answers for yourself. We don't want that. Nobody likes that. So that's why we just designed it to be a complement. So it's really fun. It's a dynamic game, lots of different things going on, lots of different types of puzzles, and honestly, we've had thousands of people who have enjoyed this game and loved this game. You can see the reviews, a lot of them on our Google review page, and we really hope that you will love it too. And honestly, this is a great one for your family, your friends, your colleagues, you name it. So, Escape Alcatraz. Take it home. love it, play it, and tell us how you did. Tell us how you did. We'd love to know your escape time as well. So on behalf of all of the team here at Runaway Games, again, I'm Steven Gonzalez. And of course, if you ever have any questions about the game, or really any questions broadly about us, feel free to drop us a message. We've got the team working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We will always get back to you. I am absolutely passionate about this game, about escape rooms in general, and I would love to give you guys, have answers to any questions you have or any guidance that I can share. I would love to. You can also check out the item description, some of the FAQs here, and you can kind of get a feel for it yourself as well. So hope you enjoy it and have fun escaping Alcatraz, and we will see you on your next adventure.